Why does Australia seem to be the land of giant insects? The question hangs as the camera tracks across a luminous Hercules moth, a towering Goliath stick insect draped over eucalyptus, and a Huntsman spider stretching its legs across sunlit rock. A quick split screen contrasts the same scenes cropped into Europe and North America, where comparable taxa are visibly smaller. This is not myth. It's ecology, evolution, and physics in concert. Begin with thermodynamics. Insects are ectothermic. Body temperature and metabolic rate are tightly coupled to ambient temperature via Q10 relationships. A typical insect Q10, between 2 and 3, means a 10 degrees Celsius increase doubles or triples metabolic rates, accelerating growth and development. Warmer, more stable climates in large parts of Australia reduce developmental constraints, lengthen growing seasons, and permit additional instars or prolonged larval feeding windows, pathways to larger adult body size. Empirical datasets from latitudinal gradients show mean lepidopteran wingspans increasing with mean annual temperature after controlling for phylogeny. Next, resource availability and ecosystem structure. Australian sclerophyll forests, monsoon woodlands, and mesic rainforests provide spatially and temporally heterogeneous resource matrices. High primary productivity in pockets, e.g., northern tropical savannas and eastern rainforests, supports sustained larval food supply. Many large insects exhibit resource-dependent ontogenetic plasticity. Larval mass at pupation scales with nutrient intake, adult size correlates with fecundity, and dispersal capability. Stable year-round foliage and prolific secondary growth following episodic rainfall pulses enable larvae to accumulate biomass beyond what temperate seasonal systems allow. Consider biogeographic isolation. Australia's 45 million year separation produced long, lineage-specific radiations and release from Old World competitors. Island biogeography theory and ecological release predict divergent trait evolution under low interspecific competition and predation pressures. Fossil-calibrated molecular phylogenies for several phasmid and moth clades indicate deep splits and in situ morphological enlargement over millions of years, consistent with adaptive peaks favoring gigantism for crypsis, thermoregulation, and reproductive output. Predator-prey dynamics matter. In many Australian habitats, vertebrate insectivores that selectively remove large-bodied insects, small mammalian insectivores, specialist avian predators, are relatively depauperate or behave differently than temperate analogs. Consequently, selection against large size via predation is relaxed. Conversely, larger size confers advantages: lower risk of desiccation through reduced surface area to volume ratio, increased thermal inertia, and greater egg loads for females. Highlight species-level exemplars with measured metrics. Coscinocera Hercules, wingspan up to 270 mm. Eurycnema Goliath, body length approaching 250 mm. Heteropoda maxima like huntsman relatives with leg spans up to 300 mm. Use map distributions, scanned CT cross-sections showing flight muscle volume, and growth curve plots correlating larval instar count with local degree days to illustrate mechanistic links. In sum, Australia's giant bugs are emergent outcomes of thermal regimes, resource constellations, prolonged isolation, and altered selective landscapes. They are not anomalies, but predictable products of quantitative, ecological, and evolutionary processes. Fade out with wide areals of ochre plains and rainforest canopy, as those same processes continue to sculpt life at macro and micro scales. A reminder that size is a trait written by climate, history, and ecology.